Good morning, everyone, and you are watching yesterday's highlights of the IPC broadcast. To start off, the International Labour Organization discusses the issues surrounding the gig economy. Brought to you by Monde.
Bonjour, my name is Sean, and I'm representing Monde, the news agency. Representatives at the International Labour Organizations today discussed the expanding concerns for gig workers in the digital economy. In Malaysia, gig workers comprise a quarter of the workforce, with a pandemic exposing income insecurity and algorithmic pay. The fight over benefits are fierce. Spain calls for transparency and more protection. However, Brazil argues gig workers must be given proportionally less benefits. Okay, good morning. My name is Sean and I'm with the Le Monde news agency. I would like to ask you a few questions if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, Martina, what are your current stance on the current progression? What is currently and what is the issues the council is facing?
The council has decided on the most pressing agenda to address first, which would be Agenda A, the human rights of gig workers in the post-pandemic global economy. As it stands, Mauritania supports the rights of all workers.
The delegate of Malaysia highlighted efforts to stabilize salaries and work on improving safeguards for gig economy workers.
For a testament called the Gig Workers Bill 2025, and this testament is to achieve a greater general welfare and, for example, legal recognition as they are not qualified to be an employee nor an individual contractor, and as well as more social security protection. And Malaysia has also been working with collaborating with industry leaders and social society organizations.
Thank you for tuning in, Sean, and I will see you next time.
Up next, the United Nations General Assembly faced issues surrounding blocking as an argument heats up within the council chambers. Brought to you by New York Times.
In the United Nations General Assembly Council, the delegates of Mexico and United Kingdom have started to criticize and exclude each other from their blocs' respective discussions. It all started when the delegate of UK called out to the council that everyone is welcome to join their bloc's discussion except for the delegate of Mexico. Mexico did not take this insult, and both delegates decided to fight against each other verbally during the moderated caucus.
We felt betrayed because UK is one of our biggest allies. What the hell is this? Did you lost your mind?
So we haven't lost our mind because Mexico has been giving such childish solutions, naming your block 6, 7.
Throwing arguments such as Mexico negotiating countries aggressively, Mexico not having the ability to control their own countries but wanting to control others, and UK criticizing Mexico for wanting money but not collaborating with the council efficiently. Mexico is currently leading their bloc named 6-7 with the members New Zealand, Afghanistan, El Salvador, and other member states. Meanwhile, UK is in the same bloc as US, named UNAEP, United Nations Alliance of Peace and Education. It was said that UK and US originally was neutral, but have seen the potential of the UNAEP bloc, therefore have joined them to seek long-term solutions. Both blocs have thrown some solutions to the table, such as respecting country sovereignty, transparency for countries that receive fundings, and underground schools for conflicted areas.
Following up in a press conference hosted by the United Nations Security Council yesterday, solutions towards semi-autonomous weapons were brought about amidst puzzling foreign policies. Brought to you by Xin Hua News.
Xiao Hao, this is Xin Hua News Agency reporting live from United Nations Security Council. Whereas delegates here are drafting a resolution on a total ban for AI weapons. While the idea of global safety sounds noble, key questions remain unanswered. China took the floor to raise a critical point, asking how does progress, meaning halting development temporarily or banning it entirely? Because as China reminded the Council, technological process cannot be selective. It must serve all, not just those who already lead.
Define progress, because does that mean only further developments are halted and thereby allowing the continued manufacturing of lethal autonomous weapons or dual-use AI weapons?
Pakistan added to the skepticism, questioning whether this resolution truly reflects the interests of every nation or merely the comfort zones of a few powerful states. Meanwhile, South Korea and the United States, who initially opposed any legally binding measures, have now shifted in favor, yet failed to explain what deterrence or sanction would follow such bans. Is this consistency or convenience? As Observer notes, a resolution without clarity risks becomes a slogan, not a solution. China continues to call for responsible innovation, not reactionary control. 我是 Josephine Mercy Hall, and this is Xin Hua News Agency reporting live from the United Nations.
Up next, we're traveling to the past. It appears that the Bosnian conflict is getting worse as the day goes by. Brought to you by Russia Today.
Welcome to RT News, and following the aftermath of the collapse of Yugoslavia, the concurrent conflict in Bosnia is worsening day by day. As Bosnian citizens are being massacred with its capital Sarajevo, as shown on this map, has been cut off from any and all humanitarian aid, it is being suffocated on all sides by enemy troops. Its northern territory in Kazakh has been taken, with Serbian Krajina, Serbian Bosnia and Herzegovina shockingly claiming that it is bombing laughing children. There has been a surprising lack of action by numerous countries in the Council, with Germany's and UNGA's humanitarian aid being grounded at Sarajevo International Airport to a resounding failure. The only successful humanitarian aid was sent by Boris Yeltsin of the Russian Federation, who joins us here today. Question 1. How have your humanitarian aid been responded to?
Well received. They have been able to save many lives using it.
How do you foresee the conflict in Bosnia being resolved, and how long do you believe it will take?
Through UNSC resolutions and through the UN protocol. However, I hope it is resolved as quickly as possible.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Last but not least, back to the present and within our country, things have been getting rather concerning within the Malaysian Dewan Rakyat. Brought to you by Malaysiakini.
In the 5th Council session of the Dewan Rakyat, much division was seen occurring against the opposition, backbenchers and fellow ministers. The highlight of the council session was the wild accusations made by Masjid Tanah against Bintu Tulu.
Masjid Tanah, you need a defense? My defense is he's a pro-Chinese.
Meanwhile, newly elected Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Azalina has been under scrutiny due to her accusations against backbenchers, stating backbenchers aren't supporting government decisions. Backbenchers have shared their concerns on the current progress of the council, stating that no progress has been made in regard to revising the Peace Assembly Act or even introducing a working paper. Lack of communication and fruitful debate has led to multiple fiery arguments in the council. When the Deputy Prime Minister was confronted about it, she stated this was due to the lack of sensible arguments coming from oppositions. As of now, no working paper has been drafted, but ministers have been raising concerns over the matter. With more updates to report, this is Malaysiakini sharing news and views that matter. Thank you.
That is all for today. Be sure to check out more headlines under TLMUN News Releases Forum on the Discord server. This has been Emeralda speaking for the IPC Broadcast, and Salam Malaysia Madani.